Yeah, we all know drink is the biggest curse out there. Don't mind that, guys. Hey, it's me, Jarra. It is a pretty chilly, cold winter night here in Jersey. I just thought you guys might want to see some of my winter meals, winter recipes. I don't really know what to call them. They're plant-based, vegan if you want to call it that. But today I think I'm going to make a vegetable pasta. Not like a cold pasta, but like a warm Primavera with some whole wheat grain pasta, maybe some mushrooms, some squash. I definitely want a... That's attractive. And I spit on myself. I definitely want like a buttery, garlicky, lemony kind of taste to it. Roasted tomatoes, who knows? I just kind of throw things together and hope they taste good. Most of the time they do. Just really quickly, because he finally got into position. This is my sous chef Max. Wow. Say hello, Max. Hello. Hey, mama. That is my pretty kitty. She just kind of sits pretty. She doesn't like to do any work. All right, let's get into it.
So we're gonna use 2 zucchinis, 2 squash, and roughly about a half a bag of kale.
And I think I'm gonna roast these grape tomatoes that I got from Trader Joe's. If you don't know, Trader Joe's. I mean, vegans love Trader Joe's. I mean, plant-based. I mean, broke people love Trader Joe's, okay? Trader Joe's is probably the cheapest shit on the market, and it is so good. I love saute these. I think it's one of those things, as you get older, you start to enjoy them more. Like, if you didn't like them when you were a kid, as you get older, you start to like them. Because I didn't really feel mushrooms when I was younger. It's like a consistency thing. It was like they were gummy and kind of weird. And now I love them.
First things first, I'm gonna wash the zucchini, squash, 2 lemons, and the tomatoes in an apple cider vinegar wash, just to make sure I can get rid of any surface dirt. I like to use the peels in my food. Okay, I don't really know what happened to some of my video while I was editing this, but you didn't get to see me chopping the actual vegetables. So I'm just gonna explain that I chopped the zucchini and the squash in julienne cuts, about a ½ inch each, and I kept the skin on them. I'm also adding 3 tablespoons of grapeseed oil, so I can start to add the lemon zest, lemon juice, and the fresh herbs, as well as the garlic. So I pull out my juicer and a small grater to zest one of my lemons, but it was not having it. So I had to pull out a bigger grater with a finer grate. I don't know how to describe it, but it was a much finer grate in order to zest my lemon. And I only used 1 lemon for this beginning process, 1 lemon in total for the zest and the juice, because I'm going to use the second lemon later on in the recipe. Comes my baby. Ooh, you know I love my garlic peel. Is that a peel? It's not even a garlic peel. It's a garlic press. Jeez. Y'all know I love my garlic press. It makes anything that has to do with mincing garlic or chopping garlic like 5 times faster, 10 times faster. But you know how it is. I went ahead and pressed about 4 to 5 cloves of garlic. I'm making a family style meal today, so definitely feel free to decrease the amount of ingredients in your version of this. Okay, once again, the editing demons took over, and somehow I cannot find the footage of me actually adding the herbs to my Primavera pasta mix. So I'm just gonna let you guys know what I added. The next clip is gonna be me talking way too much. Okay, so I actually used some onion powder, some garlic powder, some salt, some oregano, some paprika, some thyme, and some black pepper for this next section of this. I'm really sorry, but I will link the ingredients down below and you guys can adjust it for whatever amount of servings that you're gonna use it for.
Okay, so sometimes I feel slightly judged because I like to dance, even though I'm not a good dancer. And my boyfriend just thinks it's funny because he knows I'm not a good dancer. And so when I break out into song and dance while I'm talking to you guys, he like stares like, ma'am. Anyways, back to work. I had to take like a little break. I needed some water in my system. If you guys haven't noticed, I've been gaining a little bit of weight.
I said bitch where?
Obviously you wouldn't know because you don't know what my regular body normally looks like, but I don't know what's going on. Anyways, so now that our now that our vegetables are all covered in this garlicky, buttery, oily, herby, I can just not describe how good this smells. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna go ahead and preheat the oven to 350.
Okay, while she's saying whatever she wants to say in the background there, I just want to let you know that I also added Herbes de Provence in there. It's extremely important to add that. It definitely adds that herby taste to it.
I clean. I'm a fucking superwoman, just to let you know, and I do hold down a regular day job as well. So, you know, I'm a bad bitch, you feel me? Is it jiggling, y'all? Is it jiggling? Can you see it?
Stop it. Get some help.
Is it bouncing? Is it bouncing? It's not doing anything. It's not. It's not. I'm just shaking my tailbone.
She's always talking in the background, so we just gonna put her on mute and I'll let you know what's going on. We're just lining the pan with some aluminum foil and some non-stick spray so we can pop these veggies in the oven.
Everywhere. This is also shows you how much I love Trader Joe's. This is also Trader Joe's coconut oil spray.
So I just spread the vegetables as evenly as possible across both pans. I don't want anything like layered on top of each other. I'm also scooping the garlic out of the bottom because, you know, we need all of that flavor. All of that flavor.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Oh my god, it is so good. Let me tell you something. That lemon juice, lemon zest that I added is really good. Woo! But you guys will see when I come back. Yay! Everything looks so good. Wow. Woo! You guys, these tomatoes look amazing. Oh. I cry these tears. I cried so bad. That's enough. That's a goddamn enough. All right, back to work. Round it. I just want the veggies. Oh my god, you guys don't understand how good this smells. I'm scared to try it just because I know that I will burn myself trying to eat this because I'm a jackass. But everything looks so soft. And once we get this together, we are going to go ahead and cut the mushrooms. We're going to saute those and then throw in the kale. I'm also going to go ahead and put the water on the stove for the pasta so we can get that cooking. And this dinner will be ready in no time. How simple, right guys? Like the most simple dinner. I just make it long because I like to talk a lot. And I be around with y'all. I be playing with y'all people. about focus. Anyway, so we can just kind of get a look at what this is. Now, oh, it's hot. Holy Jesus. That is what we're working with now. Oh my goodness, the tomatoes. The smell of this is, it smells so Italian, like so Primavera. I can't wait to eat. I can't dance. I don't know why I keep trying to do this, but I can't dance. All right, let's get back to business here, people.
So I'm gonna slice my mushrooms. I'm gonna cut them into 1/4-inch pieces. I'm also wiping the caps with a paper towel to get off any excess dirt. Unfortunately, I also do not have any video of me sauteing the mushrooms and the kale, but I'm hoping that you guys kind of have an idea of what I did. I just threw them in a pan with a very little bit of grapeseed oil and seasoned them with just regular salt and pepper and sauteed them until they were soft. Kale, as you know, is like a heavy green, so you kind of saute it for a good little while so it can be soft. Same thing with mushrooms. They release their own juices and you'll know when they're done. And then I just toss them in the pan. We're almost there. It's the home stretch. I cooked the pasta al dente style according to the package and then drained it. And then in the same large pot, I decided to add all the vegetables and then slowly add the pasta just so that I wouldn't like attack the vegetables with pasta. I prefer more pasta than vegetables, and some people prefer it the other way. So just little by little, I added the pasta till I felt like it was a good combination, a good ratio. Once I did that, I went ahead and took the second lemon and added a little bit of zest as well as lemon juice. And then I also added some crushed red pepper and a little bit more black pepper just to, you know, heighten the senses, heighten the taste. And that's pretty much it, you guys. That is the most simple dinner I've probably ever made. Lastly, I'm gonna plate it and just let you see what I've made, and hopefully it goes just as easy for you when you make it. Now remember, you can add chicken to it or you can add sausage, whatever you want. I just prefer to make mine vegan style. This is the way that I made it. Thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'm out.